You look like you're enjoying yourself, mate.
Anxiety's through the roof at this moment in time, Isaac.
Yeah. A bit stressful, isn't it?
It is very stressful. So we've got the BMW on the back, and it's a right old Heath Robinson setup, isn't it?
It is a bit. Strapped to a pallet, which is strapped to the trailer. Well,
it's a pallet with dodgy wheels on it.
Yeah.
A couple of blocks of wood underneath and strapped down each corner. And I'm hoping to God it don't all give up, because the thing's going to end up on its roof.
Already lost one block of wood, haven't we?
We have lost one block of wood. We've got 3 to go.
3 to lose.
3 to lose. So yeah, we're heading down to an estate called Gun.
Yeah.
Which is in the middle of nowhere.
It is really.
I'm not sure what the road's like down there.
Probably not good.
We've yet to still get the trailer off the pallet and the car off the trailer.
Yeah, that was a fun little game, wasn't it? Really.
It was. You got
that on.
You got like 3.5, 4-inch wheels in you on the pallet.
Yeah.
Not easy. But we're nearly there, guys. And yeah, we managed to get it all stripped. It looks like Stuart this morning, he's still working on that Alpha that's on the ramp, so there's no way that would have been stripped today.
No, probably not.
I didn't want to let Ryan down another day, but once it's there I can breathe then.
Yeah.
And the next time we see it back in our workshop, it's going to be hopefully a minty orange M3 recreation.
That'll look cool, mate.
It'll look cool, won't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, the painters and decorators they finished the reception room and the office, so they'll be back Wednesday to do the toilet. But at least in the meantime we can get the flooring down. I should probably stay on tomorrow evening and get the flooring down in there.
Yeah.
And then our cabinets will arrive. We can get some stuff out of the workshop.
Yeah, get it all back in.
Last week we seemed not too busy, but today today and Friday afternoon we've had 3 engines been dropped off.
Yeah.
A couple of Perkins.
Yeah.
So that's going to keep us busy. And a load of cylinder heads. So we're pretty busy now, mate.
Yeah. Got a nice bit of work in.
So I'm glad to get this bloody thing out of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we will get this down there, get back to the workshop and get it tidied up in it.
Got to turn right in 200 foot. Might be down here.
Subaru flywheels and clutches.
Well,
inundated with them.
Sort of. They're the Volkswagen T25 conversion flywheel and clutches.
Oh right, okay.
That bolt onto the back of a Subaru engine. So
right. So this is the one that we've got.
We've got the driver for now.
We've got a driver for now, which is an M13 by 1.5 thread.
Very
unusual,
odd,
but that's what it is.
It's what it is, yeah.
So we've had a driver made. We are actually in the process of having all new drivers made, or blanks, haven't we, to replace them all, so they run nice and true.
This one's a lot better than a lot of our old ones.
Good.
Fits nice and snug.
So
no play there.
So this is for a company called Coast VW.
Yeah, Coast VW.
And they do they put the Subaru engines in that in?
Yeah, they put EJ25s, they're non-turbo ones, but they put, or like small turbo, they put them in the campers, and they got a bell housing conversion plate and
nice.
And these flywheels.
So these flywheels with a clutch.
Yeah.
Comes as a kit.
I think so.
And the reason we have 3 of them at the minute, mate, they're having problems with them, aren't they?
They are. They're having vibrations and horrible juddering.
Yeah. So I think they sent them into us. Apparently they're having juddering and vibrations, like Isaac said. And can we sort of set them up on a crank and see what the balance is like, see what's going on?
Yeah.
And I think you've come to a bit of a conclusion, haven't you?
Yeah. So what seems to be happening is, well, first off, I put the flywheel up there, and they balance up lovely. Okay. This one actually is quite a bit out, but the other 2 were like near perfect.
Right.
So I balanced them, then I put the clutch on.
Yeah.
And when I put the clutch on, it just went, as they do sometimes.
So is it the clutch or the flywheel that's off centre?
It's the flywheel. The problem is these threaded holes for the clutch to bolt into they seem to be sort of off centre a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a mil over, and I only noticed it because the clutch cover come about 2 mil higher on one side than it did on the other.
So it's about 1 millimetre off centre,
Yeah.
really. And obviously with that diameter of weight, it's going to throw it right off.
It's chucking it all over the place. So there's not a lot we can do other than sort of just take out as much as we can.
Yeah.
And but obviously you don't want to...
And keep it as a match set, and that's the end of it, really.
So that's what I've done with those two, is just took out the majority of it from the flywheel because there's so much more meat, although we normally wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Were the flywheels out at all? Were they off centre or not?
No, they spin like it all looks all right, really.
Yeah.
The flywheel looks quite good. It's just those threaded holes are almost not quite central.
Right. Okay.
So whether it's a batch issue or what, I don't know. But
oh well, so should be seeing more of these off them then. I would have thought.
I reckon so.
We'll keep the. Is that our crank?
That's the one that come out of my engine.
Oh yeah, so we'll keep that as a bit of a dummy and.
Yeah.
Ideal, mate. Lovely job, Lee. So yeah, you can see he's going to obviously mark them up as we do anyway. Mark the flywheel and the clutch as a match pair at TDC. Put the 3 dots on there and
number them as
hopefully
well.
They should have run a little bit smoother, shouldn't they?
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, why is that light on?
I don't know. Because it's dark in here. In this
really?
bit. Probably.
Weird, isn't it?
What you doing anyway, mate?
Well, been a bit of a funny week, isn't it?
It has, yeah.
So, the first part of this video where we're in the van and I was sweating profusely with the car on the back, that was yesterday. We didn't put a video on yesterday. I'm sorry about that, guys. We are going to be back into routine tomorrow, so we'll do another video tomorrow. But we just didn't have time, mate, did we, really?
No, sort of took most of the afternoon, didn't it, getting the car up to Ryan's?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So the stage we wanted to, obviously we had the BMW over here. We were planning on spending another hour yesterday morning getting it stripped, but the hour turned into most of the first part of the day, didn't it? By the time we got it on the trailer, which the car had to go on which was a big pallet with 4 wheels on it. And we had to get that on the trailer, tie it down, drive very cautiously to Ryan's. We managed to get it off there.
Yeah, got it off all right.
Yeah, Ryan had a look over it, more than happy with the car. He said it's pretty standard stuff, so that's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's in his capable hands. So we've come back yesterday, we sort of marched on, had a bit of a tidy up in here, because obviously we're still decorating in the offices.
Yeah.
Still waiting for the units. But we've had... last week we were sort of talking of being a bit quieter, which was ideal really for sort of doing the offices and that. But we're up to our eyeballs again, aren't we?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
And it seems to be commercial week.
Yes.
So we've got a big 4-cylinder Perkins here, nice simple motor, big, heavy, greasy, oily, horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got that one in. The end of last week. We actually had another Perkins come in yesterday, which is a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
We've got the head, which has been took off, the bottom end there, which we've got to take the pump, injectors, send that up to Freddie Sanders, strip the bottom end, go through the head, basically do an overhaul on it. Yeah. So that's 2 big Perkinses we've got to do, mate.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, won't they?
Great. We have... Oh yeah, we're still cracking on with the V6. Almost finished the block there, and then we'll get that. Hello. We almost finished the block. We can get that crack right on with that at the end of this week. But we need to get them Subaru flywheels
we need
done.
to get them done.
My BMW's on the stand, looking a little bit more dusty than it was last time.
Yeah.
But we've got to clean that, stick the sump on properly, and the rear seal cover and that. Get that all ready for when the old Beamer is done. Yeah. We've got a couple of Cozzies here which we're going through. Still got that block, got the liners now, got the got the oil jets, stud and nut kit, new front crank seal cover, quite rare. Thank you very much to Charlie from CTM for that. Burton are having a load made, but they're on back order. Just got to check the head, and obviously once I've done the block, that's all that lot done. So that is that, mate. Over here, 2 engines, Ford Cougar, which is, I can't can't remember the engine code on it, but I think it's pretty much like a DW10 or something like that, apparently. Right. Can't get an engine. This thing has done a head gasket good and proper, only done about 70,000 miles, but the block face is horrid. I got a feeling, looking at the head gasket, it's been done before, but you can look at the block face, mate, that is terrible.
Especially this end, not so good. Well, all of it really, but
it's horrid. So we got a couple of suspicious marks in the bores, bit of bore wear anyway, there's a bit of a lip at the top, so this is going to be an overhaul. I've sent an estimate, and knowing the garage, it's probably going to be a go through that.
Right.
So that is another one. And this one here is an L200 bottom end that we've got to strip. It's basically in for a block face.
Yeah.
Another block face that's horrible. He's had a brand new cylinder head off us a few weeks ago. And he just wants us to inspect the bottom end, anything it needs, do. So,
very sensible, yeah.
Very sensible, up to our eyeballs in it.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
I got, as I say, I got three, there's an engine outside a 3-cylinder Perkins that needs liners.
Nice.
Got the Cosita liner, and I'm almost, well, I've just finished, apart from the groove at the top on that, I've finished boring that one. We've got to hone some out the cylinders because I've left quite a bit of meat in there to put the new liners in. So these are a specific liner that they've made for the Ingenium. They've left about 15th, made them about 15th thou over. So the old liner's peeled out. I've took a little bit of material out, and then I've got to hone it to suit these, which is ideal. But a little bit suspicious with these, really, because this is a liner that's just peeled out, and if I look in the boards that have cleaned, there looks to be like some rust marks and where it's sort of gone really a bit weird. Oval.
Yeah.
And if you have a look on this liner that's peeled out, look, you can see where that's what it's meant to look like, clean.
Yeah.
But it's a bit rusty, so it looks like it's come away from the bore and there's been water sitting behind there.
That's weird.
So I suspect that is maybe a reason why they're flapping about and cracked. So that is that. I'm going to get this off the boring bar.
Yeah.
As soon as we finish the V6, get that on, hone it, get these things in, innit?
Yeah.
And that is it. We're officially up to our eyeballs again, innit?
Ideal.
Got 2 or 3 engines coming in for machining. We've got 4 more Figaros on the way.
Nice. Got Stu's V6 over there.
Stu's V6 over there. We got a Cosworth on its way. That's going to turn up any minute now. A full engine.
Quite a few heads on the go as well, I think.
Quite a few heads. John's on head duty at the moment. He's got a Cosworth over there which he's got to grind. So when he gets to that, we're going to stick a microphone on him, and he's going to be chatting to you guys, talking you through grinding the crank.
Nice.
So yeah, that is it for the moment. So that's almost it for today's video, guys. Like I say, the BMW is off. Absolutely fantastic. Really excited about that now. Managed to store most of the bits up on the shelf. We've got to get the arms stripped and the rear and front subframe, etc. Get all that blasted and painted, etc. The beautiful exhaust look from Tom is up on the wall there. Don't worry, it can't fall on anyone's head. But we're just trying to find spaces for everything at the minute until we get the car back. But the office, let's have a little look through here, guys. So we have got the painters and decorators back in tomorrow to do the toilet there, the customer toilet. You can see now, it looks actually a bit darker on the camera, but it's actually quite light in here and it looks very cosy. The white paintwork sort of sets it off. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little sofa here, maybe a little customer TV on the wall there, and a little sort of counter there, if you like, with the pay machine. Obviously we've got the light grey flooring to go down. This is our office. We're still waiting for the black cabinets. I've had a word with Sam at Tintin Express. He's going to come and wrap our desk for us in satin black, so saves us buying another desk. But yeah, once we've got that all boxed off, it's going to look really nice in here, guys, with our cabinets, everything put away. So yeah, really happy with it. I was working in here the other evening and it seemed really cosy with this nice bluey grey paintwork. So yeah, really happy with it. But until another video, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, back into routine. Sorry about yesterday. But yeah, we'll see you then. Take it easy, guys.